So this will be my companion now for 3 days. We need to pause the work on the engine because I ordered painting of the body. And I have 3 days to fix all the rust. So let's get at it. Gonna get the seats out to access the floor easy. A little bit of hole. Okay, been looking a bit. And rust is the challenge that keeps on giving. Look. Let's start up here to get the A-pillar connected firmly again, and then moving down, getting this, and then end up with this. The small hole up here was actually bigger. This part was missing. It's really bad, so now I've done the lip. I made the floor, made the side of the wheelhouse. I let the floor be too long going past this one, so I folded it up against, so we have a weld here, full welded on the inside, dot welded on the outside. Feels secure. Not sure how. There is some life left here. So I took the assumption that this metal piece is okay, so I welded the new thick 2 millimeters underneath, and taking away when it burnt out here, just figures out that it's just full of holes. But the material where I welded was good enough, but on top of it, it's gone. And of course underneath here is also completely gone. I had an idea. Passenger side welded. I have made a complete mess with like everything. I've been in the zone. New in there, small lip, new. Some small holes left, but I'm fine with that. New floor. And imagine, this started with a hole like that. Up here, also new. So here was a hole straight through. Put a 2 millimeter sheet metal here, and also here in the corner. Completely new under here. Yeah. Just spot welded here on the outside, because it's fully welded on the inside. This is good enough. Big parts. This would actually be great if I could keep it to the beam down there. 45 degrees, following this straight over all the way up here. patch upon patch. But if we drop the cell phone while driving, it won't fall out.
Like the bolts did in...
Yeah. Okay. Well, building a corner from our left hand front that actually been so soft, so we're missing everything. Here was like gone. Material from here, somewhere like that. I think this was the strongest part, and it's just a chewing gum holding it together. So building a new U-beam, 2mm, getting it all attached to this front. Gonna put 2mm here, get it nice and welded on both sides before we close it. So it's going to be a nice and strong corner. Gonna put the lid over here and attach it there. There's still quite good amount of material in there. 15 minutes left.
Is that some kind of yoga?
This is not perfect.
What are you doing?
You can't sneak up like that. I'm shaping metal. This is actually the last piece. I've been welding like it's a ship. Got some really nice warm welds here. There's only one way to overdo it, right? So yeah, this is strong. So if we ever need to tow anybody that's really stuck, we can use this hook. Have to fix the door. I'm not sure if I told anybody that we're getting paint on the body.
No. No, I think that's news.
Yeah.
Besides that, we told everyone in the first episode that it's gonna be pink.
Yeah, I lied. That rust hole, get a piece of metal. It's actually completely rusted here all the way. I will force down some glue there and be like that.
so it's ready for the paint. The plan is today.
It's painted. It's a barn paint, but it's a super perfect barn paint. I can't really believe it. And actually, I had no intention, I had no thoughts, I had nothing about this. This was just ad hoc. Oh, we've done so much, they've painted. Yeah, let's call him. Call Lars. And now it's done. I need to get going on the engine. And the exhaust and the brakes and a little bit more.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah. And we're soon there. Are people seeing it? What? How are you even going to be able to get it together? I mean, it's big Lego chunks. It's bigger than Duplo.